are equivalent fractions? Equivalent fractions are two or more fractions that equal the same value or amount, but look different. So if we look at the fractions below, we have 1/2, 2/4, 4/8, and 8/12. All of these fractions are equal to another, or they are equivalent, but they look different. They have different denominators and they have different numerators, but they are still of the same value. We can see equivalent fractions if we look at all of these pizzas here. Let's imagine that we wanted to eat 1/2 of a pizza, and all of our pizzas, all of our wholes, or our whole pizzas, are equal to one another. So if I look at my first pizza and I want to eat 1/2 of this pizza, I have two equal pieces that this pizza has been cut into, and if I eat this whole part right here, that's 1 out of 2 equal pieces that I've eaten. So I would show that with 1/2. That's 1 out of 2 equal pieces that I've eaten. Well, let's say that I have my same pizza, same size pizza, and I cut this pizza into 4 equal pieces. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal pieces. That's fourths. I've cut it into fourths or quarters. Now, I still want to eat the same amount or an equivalent amount. I would have to eat 1, 2 out of the 4 pieces to equal 1/2. So 2/4 equals 1/2. Now let's say I cut my pizza into even smaller pieces. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 equal pieces, but I still want to eat the same amount. If I have 8 equal pieces, I could eat 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces out of the 8, and that will equal 4/8. So 4/8 equals 2/4, which also equals 1/2. And then with the last pizza, if I divide it into or cut it into even smaller pieces, I could still eat the same amount. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 equal pieces that my whole has been cut into. In order to eat the same amount as 1/2, 2/4, and 4/8, I would have to eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces out of the 16 to equal 1/2. That would be 8/16. 8/16, 4/8, 2/4, and 1/2 are all equivalent fractions. So if I look here and I have 3 candy bars, if I look at my candy bar and let's say I wanted to eat, out of my candy bar, I wanted to eat 1/3. The first candy bar is divided into 1, 2, 3 equal pieces. Let's say I ate 1/3 of the candy bar. I would show that as 1/3 or 1/3. Now what I want you to do is I want you to look at the next candy bar. The whole is the exact same size, but it's been cut into a different number of equal size pieces. I want you to find the equivalent fraction to 1/3. So you're going to stop the video and you're going to find the equivalent fraction to 1/3. Okay, so the equivalent fraction to 1/3 is 2/6. We know that this candy bar has been divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. 2/6, 1 and 2 is the same as 1/3. I'm going to look at my last candy bar. It's the same sized whole, but it has been broken into a different number of equal sized pieces. And I want to eat the same as 1/3 and 2/6. I want to eat an equivalent amount. You're going to stop the video to figure out how much you would eat. Okay, so I have to first look at my candy bar here to figure out what my denominator would be. How many equal pieces has it been broken into? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's going to be twelfths. 1, 2, 3 twelfths equals 1. Oh, wait a minute. Let's say how many? We have 4 twelfths. I'm sorry, 4 twelfths. I'm missing one more piece. 4 twelfths equals 1/3, which also equals 2/6. You can start to see what's happening with my numerator and my denominator when I'm finding equivalent fractions. If I look here, 1 times 2 equals my numerator, which is 2. If I multiply my top numerator, I can multiply my bottom numerator, my denominator by the same amount. 3 times 2 equals 6. There is my denominator. I can also look here, and I paused because when I said 3 twelfths, I knew that wouldn't be right, because I was thinking, I knew that 2 times 2 equals 4, and 6 times 2 is 12, which equals twelfths right here. 4 twelfths. All right, we're going to look at the next problem. Here I have 3 cookies. I think I must have been hungry when I made this video. If you look at the first cookie, I want to eat 3/4 of this cookie. So if I eat 3/4 of this cookie right here, I'll just move the box away right there. 3/4 of that cookie, that would be 1, 2, 3 out of the 4 equal pieces that this cookie has been cut into. All right, so I want to find an equivalent fraction. So you're going to stop the video, and I want you to find the equivalent fraction for the second cookie. Okay, so you should have counted the number of equal pieces, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal pieces. And I know that in order to equal 3/4, I would need to eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of my 8 pieces right here. And I'll move my box over right there. So 6/8 is the same as 3/4. They are equivalent. And then in my last cookie, I'd like you to find that fraction, the equivalent fraction to 3/4 and 6/8. So you can stop the video to find the equivalent fraction. Okay, so when I look at my last cookie, I need to figure out how many equal pieces it's been broken into. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16ths. So that's going to be my denominator. And I need to count to see how many equal pieces I would need to eat. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. And I'm thinking, so it was divided into 16ths, and I would have to eat 12 parts to equal 6/8 and 3/4. And then before I even move my box, I can use the same technique that I did before and think about it this way. If I multiply by my numerator and denominator by the same number, I should get that amount. It would make sense for an equivalent fraction. So I'd have 12/16. Let's see if I move my box away. 12/16. That is correct.